But anyway, I got another project going. Maybe you can see what's going on in the background there, but we'll get that next time. Anyway, see you guys later. Back in the hole again. So I didn't film any of this because I'm bad at starting to film stuff, but basically we replaced the toilet, and we've been using the bathroom up at the marina because I'm not entirely sure how to empty the holding tank on here. So we hired a pump out boat to come by and pump us out. So never done it before, so I just thought, well, let's have them do it the first time, and if anything's wrong, then they'll know. Well, lo and behold, things were wrong. First of all, the fitting was not the right size. I knew it was probably smaller than most, but I thought maybe it didn't matter. It does. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just the fitting, so all I have to do is replace the fitting. So yesterday I was in here and I was looking at it, and I was like, well, the outlet from the holding tank goes straight through a macerator pump. I don't think you can pump out through a macerator pump. That doesn't make any sense. So today I went and got some parts. So I put in a Y valve. So I got this line right here coming straight from the holding tank, goes up to this Y valve, and we'll have one of it can go to a macerator pump, which pumps out through a through hole that's down here, which is how it was set up before. And then the other outlet will go up through to the new fitting that we've got in place. However, this old fitting is original to the boat, and as you can imagine, it's quite difficult to get out because it's not an easy place to work. I've had to heat it with a torch and all this stuff without burning the boat down, which is a feat, I think. And I finally got it loose, but I still haven't gotten the nut to come undone. So I stopped by the store on the way home, and I got some hose to finish off this project. So I'm going to show you guys here in a second what I had going. I'll kind of explain how it was set up before. So this is our setup now, but let me go over what it was before. So out here is the outlet hose from the holding tank, and this hose right here is the breather. The outlet hose went directly to the macerator pump, which was down here, and then from the macerator pump it went to a U down into another tube that went and hooked in to our through hole right here. And it had a hose going up to a deck fitting for what you would think would be pump out, but the thing is that you can't pump through a macerator, and I think I already said that in one of my videos, but I don't think you can pump through a macerator unless you have the macerator running, which I don't think you really want to do. So what I did here is this outlet, I ran a hose from that to this guy, so that all I have to do is open up this hatch and move this thing back and forth. So this way goes to a macerator pump, and that pumps down and around and out the boat, which works. And then this way goes through here, down here, over here to a deck fitting. Here's our new deck fitting, and that's just a standard size waste outlet, and it's still soft, all the stuff around it. So I'll let that be overnight before I ever even touch it. But yeah, hopefully that's watertight, which is a load off my mind. I got that fixed. But now for the next part. There's a clogged line between the toilet and the holding tank. I think I know where the clog is. And I'm not excited. I'm not excited to take it out. And here we are at the poopening. So I finished all of the plumbing back there for the macerator pump and the pump out, which was awesome. Great. I'm excited to try it. Excited might be a strong term, but you know what I'm talking about. But unfortunately, when we tried to flush to the holding tank just with water, it didn't flush. Like, you could pump it a few times and it stopped. So it's clogged somewhere along the line. So that's what I have to get into now. Well, Mariah's over there watching YouTube videos. She did cook today an awesome meal of, what was it? Potatoes. It was like French onion potatoes. Yeah, French onion potatoes, which were bomb. And after that, we're probably gonna need this toilet as soon as possible. So I'm gonna give you a look at where we're heading here. So let's see if we can get this. So we have this pipe right here goes, oh, I'm sorry, wrong one. This pipe right here goes to the holding tank, It's clogged somewhere down the line. Somewhere down the line over there. So I've got to take the hose apart and see what I can find. I'm not excited about this, even a little bit. So anyway, sailing. It's always great. It's fun. I'm happy. I traced it through there. I ran a coat hanger as far as I could through. And it seems like I got some stuff, but it has not solved my problem. So now I'm tracing down the line. Now, good thing is it's not that long of a line. The holding tank is underneath the master stateroom bed. And it doesn't stink or anything. It's a good place for it because I'm not sure what else we'd put underneath there. So a tank is a perfect thing. But there's a hose. Obviously, the hose is running underneath. I don't think the blockage is underneath the bed, but I can get underneath it if I need to. But what I did find, I have no idea why it's here, is behind these drawers, there's a valve. And I opened and closed that valve, and it was very tough to open and close. But a fitting is a good place for something to be clogged. The thing that sucks is that I just tried pumping water through. So if it's not clogged on that, if it's not clogged on that side, there's gonna be a bunch of water coming out. Then I have to suck up something. So I'm gonna go get a vacuum and see if I can do that. Well, I didn't video any of me doing that. Sorry, it stank pretty bad. But I think that was it. I had to cut the hose off and get the vacuum out to vacuum up the poopy water. But it's out. That's the hose coming from the toilet. That's the hose going to the tank. That looks clear as far as I can tell, but that this middle section that was here, I'll show you here in a little bit what it looked like, but you couldn't see through it no matter which way I had the ball valve. So I think that's where our problem was. It's a little stinky in here. I'm trying to vacuum up and clean as possible, but there's only so much you can do when dealing with poop. So now I gotta cut a piece of hose to go between there and there. Success. Replacing that that valve really fixed it. I can flush now, and there's nothing in the tanks, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. So thank God. But I'll show you what went wrong, and I'll show you what I did to fix it. So this is the culprit right here, and right now it's in the closed position. Oh, a little bit of poopy water came out of there. It's in the closed position, and I don't know if you can see that shininess down there. So that's the ball valve. So I can see the ball valve. So this should be the open position. If you look through there, still no light, which means the clog is on this side. And could I have cleaned it out and made it okay? Yeah, sure, maybe. I don't like a valve being there. It's just another place for that to happen. So I'll show you what I did to fix it. It's gonna be a little dark, but you can see I put on a hose from there to there, just straight. I'm not doing any valves, no nothing. I can't see a reason to put a valve there because, I mean, the only reason I can think of they put a valve there is because of backflow going into the toilet. But with the way the hoses are coming into here and going up and around and all these loops and everything, I just can't see that being a thing. I think I'm gonna be okay. We're gonna work how it works. We're gonna go with what it is now, and I can flush it just fine. It's perfect, and yeah. So now I'm just in cleanup mode. It works.
The pooper works.
The pooper works.
We can poop in the pooper.
The pooping is officially over. No more poop.
No more pooping.
Anyway,
Poopy pooper.
high five.
I'm not touching that glove.
It hasn't been pooped.
I don't care.
Okay, well, fine.
Air high five?
Air high five. Woo! That was lame. Anyway.
We're lame. I am about to clean this gross, dirty hole that our clothes are about to go into. It's really gross in here, so how about we clean it? She ain't perfect, but she looks a lot better than she did, that's for sure.
Well, I was gonna try and film a time lapse of me doing this, but my tripod just broke. I don't think it's supposed to look like pieces fall like that. So, and springs flew everywhere. I'll try and fix it, but no. There we go. That's the first part made. So it can hinge up and get to the dirty clothes laundry underneath. Nice brass hinges, all glued down. Now I'm just gonna make some shelves that will fit like right above here. I think there's gonna be 2 of them. And yeah. All right, back on the boat. And I kind of test fit it earlier and it seems to fit just fine. So now we're putting in these, I don't know, what would you call those? Little things.
Stabilizing board? Is that what you'd call it?
I don't know what they're called. Well, someone can comment and tell me what they're called, but they're little things for the shelf to sit on, little ledges. And so I'm going to put some over there and some over on this side. You see I got some marks written down and it's kind of dirty in here and all the hoses and everything. Yeah, it fit in there. And so now I'm just drilling in these guys so that we can make it work.
Look at our new closet that is not wasted space. So down here is good. Well, move your toesies. Giving away those for free. Down here is going to be our dirty clothes hamper. And that just lifts up so we can easily grab that. Then back here. Why does my hand look so blue? Weird. Back here is going to be my clothes. What? Doesn't it look weird? Now it doesn't. Back there is going to be my clothes and up there. And then that is going to be Colby's. So yeah. So much better than like one rod of hanging clothes. Good job, babe.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
I'm not.
Now we can put all our clothes.
I'm not 100% happy with it because there's one shelf that's not really straight. But like,
who cares and who can tell?
I do. I can tell and I care.
Oh my God.
But I don't care enough to redo the entire thing in order to make it straight.
Yeah, no. Okay. But now we can put our clothes and we don't have to live out of a box.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay. Nope.
We're one step closer to being a clean boat. We have things finally put in the closet, and if you can see this on the outside of the bedroom door, we installed this. It's a bookshelf with storage up here and storage down here, and then this will be full of books. And then this finally filled it with clothes. Took is really trying hard to get in there. Then our dirty clothes are down there, and then we're going to keep our reusable bags down there and our laundry detergent. But yeah, our full closet. There we go. And then in here is we need to get another one of these, and this is going to be like undies and socks and stuff, and then a little bit more storage for just random stuff down here. But as you can see, behind the bed really needs to be cleaned, and like alongside the bed. When we weren't living in here for, those couple years, we would come, do like weekend sales and stuff, but a lot of moisture and stuff would get and like seep on the wall. So yeah, it's created mildew and stuff. So that's fun. It's starting to look like people actually live here. We also did this over here. So this closet is going to be cat litter and then a bunch of tools and stuff, we're gonna cut a hole in this door. So, or not a hole, but we're gonna like cut the door in half so it only closes that stuff so it doesn't fall when we're sailing. But then the cats have a little ramp to get into their litter, and then their little litter stuff is their storage underneath for that. So yeah, happy boys. So we also ordered samples for new couch cushions. So I said, I think in the last video, that we are thinking about, or we are definitely gonna re-cushion this entire couch. Like, it needs it so bad. So these are the colors that we have, I think, decided that it's down to these three. We got like a couple more, but they're like more blue or more like red. Anyways, so we got these samples and we've been sitting on them. Like, they've just been sitting on the couch all together for like a week, and we still don't know which ones we want, because I kind of like the orange, but I'm thinking, oh, with the wood tone, is it going to be too much orange? Is it just going to be dark again? Because we want something light so it looks bigger back here, you know, which is why I liked this. And it also has like texture, but then we're like, is this too like grandma couchy? So I don't know. We probably still haven't decided when this is going to come out. So if you have a preference between this and this, which one do you think would look good back here in our couch, on our couch? Please let us know and help us decide. I even did an Instagram poll, which if you want to be a part of any polls that I may do, follow us on Fair Winds Empty Roads on Instagram as well. But yeah, on Instagram the poll verdict was 3, which was this one. But now I'm second guessing this one, because again, like I said, is it going to be too dark? I don't know. So your help would also be appreciated. I need more opinions to know how I think I feel. Does that make sense? I need other people to tell me how they feel so I know how I feel. Anyways, yeah, so let me know. Which one do you think would look better? We also have this blue one, which is fairly similar to the one with texture, but I just feel like this one's gonna be too like flat, if that makes sense. Like, I don't care if this one is flat because it's like colored, you know, but, or it's more like brightly colored. And this one, it looks like on the camera, both of these kind of look like they're more cream, but I promise you they're like gray blues. But I just feel like if we put this on the couch, it's just gonna look really flat. And so we'd need a lot of pillows to make it not look flat. Whereas this, I feel like if we don't even have a lot of pillows, it won't matter. Am I thinking way too much into this? Probably, absolutely. Which is why I need your opinions. So please tell me, even if you like the flat one, tell me what do we do? What do we do with the couch? Please tell me what to do. I think we're going to end the video here. Next week, I think we're going to try and attempt to like make a mock cushion cover, or cushion cover. That's what I just said. And we'll see how that works out. And I don't know what else we got going on a lot. Oh yeah, Colby has to like tear apart the steering. So that's gonna be fun. So yeah, anyways, we will see you hopefully next week with a new video. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It would mean a lot. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye!